As you probably know, smartphones have basically replaced cameras, camcorders, compasses, radios, calculators, televisions, GPS navigation units, voice recorders, keys, and credit cards with the new NFC near-field communication devices and Apple rolling out Apple Pay and their Apple Watch, ushering in the long-awaited Illuminati plan for a cashless society. Not to mention people storing their airline tickets, movie tickets, grocery store loyalty cards on their phones, using them as a notepad. It's their photo album, their address book, their calendar, and more. And it looks like your smartphone is now ready to replace the driver's license. The Department of Transportation head in Iowa has approved a new digital ID. It's your smart ID, folks. Yes, it's the smartphone driver's license. Being beta tested, ready to roll out, unless we can shame the Department of Motor Vehicles into stopping this Orwellian plan, where they supposedly plan on having you securely, quote-unquote, store your driver's license in an app. Yes, because it's just so difficult and burdensome to just have to carry around that big and bulky plastic ID in your pocket. Let's just store it in our phone. Oh, I can't imagine what's going to go wrong. Another few steps towards the cashless society. Of course, Apple's Apple Pay now getting ready to make it mainstream. One of the top unholy trinity goals of the Illuminati, of course, is a cashless society. Something that you may recall, if not, you should be aware of about 10 years ago and further back. Talk of a cashless society was considered a crazy conspiracy theory. And now the mentally enslaved millennials and other morons are literally lining up for such a thing. Of course, the smartphone will ultimately be replaced by wearable tech like the Apple Watch, of course, the Fitbit, other smart bracelets have become very trendy. But that's not good enough. No, the Mark of the Beast beta test will be complete, and the mentally enslaved will line up for their bio stamp or their digital tattoo. Oh, it's already in the works. I mean, they've been beta testing it. Here's Motorola's new plan for, it's just a smart ink. Yes, it's expected to launch very soon, where they just stamp your Mark of the Beast beta test ID onto your skin. In fact, they've even released this commercial showing their digital tattoo, which they brag makes it easier to unlock your smartphone, because their studies have shown that it takes an astounding 1.3 seconds to type in your password to unlock your phone. It's just so convenient. We need that extra time to fiddle on Facebook or just post some selfies of ourselves on Instagram. So here's the Mark of the Beast beta test digital tattoo. Yes, the establishment, of course, pushing for a cashless society. Soon cash will be phased out and made such an inconvenience that most people will willingly give up the currency system, moving towards the cashless new world order. In fact, here's an article from Wired magazine urging the United States government to develop their own digital currency instead of fighting Bitcoin. One of the problems of having a digital ID and a cashless society is putting all of your eggs in one basket. Because if the system fails, it doesn't just fail for one person. It could potentially fail for millions or tens of millions, as many people experienced on Christmas Eve a couple years ago when Netflix crashed. That's right. Millions of families sat around the flat screen hoping to enjoy their favorite family Christmas movie, and when they logged into their Netflix account, whoops, it just didn't work. Whoops, yes, the company's streaming service just failed. People were horrified, forced to actually interact with their family members instead of tune everybody out and stare at the television. But I was considering something like this was happening, going to happen for a long time. It seemed to be common sense. Apple, of course, and other cell phone manufacturers most likely have been in secret talks with the DMV to get ready to roll this thing out. And now it looks like it's actually happening. The Department of Transportation director in Iowa approves the digital driver's license now to store it on your smartphone. iPhone.